Have you ever wondered what we can learn from the lives of the people in the Bible? Each person's story reveals unique lessons about faith, obedience, challenges, and God's unchanging character. By exploring their experiences, we discover how their triumphs and failures can guide us, inspire us, and draw us closer to God's purpose for our own lives. Their stories remind us that God works through imperfect people to accomplish His perfect plan. What can we learn from the young Israelite girl in Naaman's story? She had faith, kindness, and bravery, even though she was a slave. Instead of staying quiet or being angry about her situation, she spoke up and shared a message of hope. She believed God could heal, and her words started the chain of events that led to Naaman's healing. Her story shows that God can work through anyone to bring help and change, no matter how young they are or what their life looks like.
Welcome to Word Study Ministries, discovering truth through God's Word with James Ellis.
Hello and welcome to Episode 4 of Biblical Profiles. The story of the young Israelite girl is found in 2 Kings 5. She had been taken from her home by the army of Aram and made a servant in the house of Naaman, the commander of Aram's army. Naaman was powerful and respected, but he had leprosy, a skin disease that made him stay away from certain parts of society and made life hard for him. Even though she was far from home and living as a slave, the girl still believed in God's power. One day she told Naaman's wife, "If only my master could see the prophet in Samaria, he would heal him." She was not angry or bitter when she said this. Instead, she cared enough to speak up and offer help. Her words were passed on to Naaman, and they led him to go look for the prophet Elisha. At first, Naaman was too proud to follow Elisha's instructions. But after some convincing, he went down to the Jordan River and washed 7 times, just like Elisha told him to, and he was completely healed. The girl's part in this story is small on the surface, but it was very important. Even though she was in a tough place with no power or control, she chose to speak with faith and love. Without her, Naaman might never have gone to Elisha, and he might have stayed sick. Her willingness to speak the truth helped someone find healing. Even though she had been taken from her home and placed in a difficult role, the young girl became part of something much larger. She did not let her hard life stop her from trusting God or doing what was right. She became a way for God's power and healing to reach someone who needed it. So what can we learn from her? The girl trusted God even though her life was hard. We can do the same, believing that God is still working even when things do not look good. She was young and a servant, but God used her to help someone. No matter who you are or where you are, God can use you too. She cared for Naaman even though he was part of the group that took her. This shows how important it is to love others even when they don't treat us right. All she did was speak up, but that small moment made a big difference. Never think your actions or words are too small to matter. Naaman's healing shows that God can do amazing things. When we trust Him, we can bring change, healing, and hope in any situation. The story reminds us that no matter where we are or what we're going through, God can use us to help others. The young girl's faith and care made a difference. Let's speak up with hope, trust God, and believe that even our small actions can lead to something great. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep walking in the truth and love of God.
Thank you for listening to Word Study Ministries, discovering truth through God's Word with James Ellis.